Most people don't have a learning problem, they have a method problem. You can spend 6 hours reading a textbook and still remember almost nothing the next day, but someone else studies for 2 hours and performs better than you. So, what's the difference? It's not intelligence, it's not luck, it's strategy. In this video, I'm going to show you how to learn faster than 90% of people using methods that actually work. If you apply even some of what you're about to hear, your learning speed can change completely. Learning faster doesn't mean rushing, it means learning smarter. Most people are using methods that feel productive but don't actually work. Things like reading notes, highlighting everything, or cramming the night before exams. It feels like you're studying but nothing is really sticking. And that's because you're doing something very wrong. You are confusing recognition with understanding. When you read something and it looks familiar, your brain tells you, I know this. But if I ask you to explain it without looking, you struggle. That's the gap. Another problem is passive learning. Just watching, reading, or highlighting is passive. You are confusing or consuming information, not using it. And your brain remembers what it uses. So if you want to learn faster, you have to become active in your learning. Now let's understand something simple about how your brain works. Learning has three main strategies or three main stages: taking in information, storing it, and being able to recall it. Most people focus only on taking in information. They read and watch over and over again. But the real power is in recalling. Every time you try to remember something without looking, you make that memory stronger. Think of it like this: reading is like watching someone work out, recalling is like actually going to the gym and lifting the weights. Only one of those builds strength. So if you want to learn faster, you must practice remembering, not just reading. Now, let's talk about what actually works. After you study anything, close your book or your notes, pause, then ask yourself, what did I just learn? Try to explain it in your own words. If you can't explain it simply, then you don't understand it yet. Go back, learn that part again, and repeat. Another powerful method is reviewing what you learned over time. Don't just study something once and forget it. Come back to it later, review it the next day, a few days after, and again after some time. This helps your brain store the information long term. You can also try teaching what you learn. Even if there's no one there, pretend you are explaining it to someone, say it out loud, break it down in the simplest way possible. That process forces your brain to understand deeply, not just memorize. Another thing that helps is mixing different topics when you study. Instead of doing one subject for hours, switch between topics. This challenges your brain and improves how you connect ideas. And very importantly, test yourself. Don't wait for exams before you start testing what you know. Ask yourself questions, solve problems, try past questions. Testing is not just for measuring knowledge, it actually builds you. Now imagine a simple daily system. You learn something for a short period, then you stop and try to recall it without looking. After that, you check what you missed and correct yourself. Then you explain it out loud like you are teaching. Later, maybe the next day, you come back and try to recall it again. That's how you build strong memory, not by reading more, but by using what you read. There are also some mistakes you need to avoid. Studying for too long without rest doesn't actually help. Your brain gets tired at some point. Trying to multitask will slow you down. You can't focus properly on two things at once. Waiting until you feel motivated is another trap. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline keeps you going. Cramming might help you pass something quickly, but you will forget it just as fast. And comparing yourself to other people will only distract you from improving. Here's the truth: learning faster is not about shortcuts, it's about using the right method consistently. Even 1 or 2 hours of focused, intentional learning is more powerful than many hours of distraction. If you haven't listened up to this point, or if you have listened up to this point, you already know more than most people about how to learn effectively. But knowing is not enough. You have to apply it. Start small, pick one method, and use it today. Over time, you won't just learn faster. You'll become much better at anything you choose to learn. And that literally changes everything.